Hey there guys, it is Northern Tiger here, and today I will be reacting and going over the Xbox E3 2017 briefing. I tried to do a recording of it before, but I had a bit of technical issues and I got interrupted as well. I had to help out my cousin and my parents, conveniently. But anyways, I have time now, and Xbox actually released the full briefing, which works out perfect for me. I didn't have to record anything. And the quality, hopefully, it's going to be amazing as well. So I did get into it, get to see the first part of the briefings, but not too much into it. And I saw part of the ending when I got back home, and I turned it on, and basically the end of the brief. But before further ado, let's get right to the video. Skip ahead. See, one part that bothers me is like, why would you want to have all this there in the beginning where the briefing doesn't even start? But then again, I feel like this was streamed on YouTube from Xbox side, and it uploads right away after the streaming is done, I believe. I'm sorry if I'm wrong, but oh my god, is this even the brief? I really hope it is. Jeez. 30 minutes in. Okay, yeah, it is. Alright. I'm gonna go right into the intro because I missed that much. Alright. It should start in a bit. So what happened earlier was I totally lost track of time until one of my friends posted on a Facebook group the Xbox live stream. I'm like, oh shit, and I looked at the time, it was 5 already. So I jumped in, started recording the video so I can react to my own video saved afterwards. But since I was getting so much into the briefing that I'm like, might as well record my audio as well. So I jumped right into it and started recording my audio with my commentary and everything. Then my cousin came and I had to stop and pause, hoping that I can get back to it. So after that, I tried to get back to it, but it was a live stream, so I couldn't pause and go back to where I picked up. It automatically went to live, so it wasn't recording. Well, their side, they weren't recording as it was going, so I have to wait until they release the full thing. Jesus. Okay, there you go. Perfect. Perfect timing. Xbox, don't let me down. Pong reference? Yeah. Halo. Don't know which one that one is, but God, Halo was a good game back in the days. Alright, we're going through the years. The Gears of War, Limbo, Attack on Titan. Titanfall there, oh my god. So I do know what they named the Xbox Scorpio, which is Xbox One X.
This is the 2017 Xbox E3 briefing.
I am kind of disappointed in the name, sadly a bit, because by far was Xbox on Scorpio or just Xbox Scorpio sounded pretty badass by itself. But that was just a project name and not the official. Alright, what do you have for me to see? So the previous one, I have not seen this part yet. So it's farther down in that I saw it. I mean, overall, it looks cool. But I really want to see the specs and actually see if it can live up to what has been said. sadly enough, I have not gotten a chance to play Gears of War, the newest one out. I have been busy, and every day I'm like, oh, next time, and that next time has dragged on until now, that even now I'm saying, oh, I'll play it next time when I get a chance, or get it, actually. One of the things I had not get a chance to try is the Elite controller. I know people who has. Alright, I'm gonna pause for a sec, I'll be right back. I can actually pause for this. Alright, I'm actually back. Sorry, that was girlfriend. And yeah, of course I'm gonna get interrupted. It is 2 hours long, so I might have to pause in and out if I have an interruption. But I'm gonna get right to it. Is it the first look? Yeah, it is. I am not liking the look of that so far.
Ladies and gentlemen, the head of Xbox,
especially
Phil
since the
Spencer.
top part of the Xbox is a bit bigger. I wonder if that's gonna bring up a bit of an issue.
Hey, no, stop.
Stop it.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Good
No, I
afternoon.
thought you said that. I don't remember.
To those of you with us here in person, watching on this incredible 4K screen,
I wish I was there in
to the
person.
millions watching us around the world or TV or online, and to those of you watching and interacting on Mixer, on behalf of everyone on Team Xbox, welcome to E3 2017.
I am excited.
When the renegade group of gamers, creators, and engineers came together to form the original Xbox team and deliver the first Xbox console, we were driven by three principles: empower developers, delight gamers, and deliver true hardware
You
and
better get
technical
your
innovation.
shit together, Xbox.
The original Xbox team
You
lived
lost a lot
by
of
the
developers
mantra,
and
there's no
customers
power
with the Xbox
greater
One.
than X. And today, we are proud to welcome
That's
the
where you get
newest member
Xbox One
of the
X.
Xbox
Okay,
family,
I get it.
fittingly named Xbox One X.
I guess
Xbox One X,
I can
the
work
most
with it.
powerful console ever made, sets a new quality standard
just
for
hope
gamers
the
and
PlayStation
game
come out with
creators.
something.
Starting on November 7th, Xbox One X joins the Xbox One and the Xbox One S when it launches worldwide.
Okay. See, I'm not liking the look for the Xbox
I'd
One
like
X
to
because it just
introduce
looks
one
like
of
a
our
box.
leaders in the Xbox engineering team,
Literally looks like just a
responsible
box.
for
I mean, I
making
guess
the Xbox
it's an
One
Xbox.
experience
Well, come on, you
great
guys
for
can make it at
gamers
least
and
a bit more
developers.
interesting.
Please welcome my friend Kareem Chowdhury to tell you more.
And I know the look of it, it shouldn't matter. It should be the specs and the console by itself.
Thanks, Phil. It's
But
an honor to be
if you
here
wanna
at
get your
E3 and
customers,
represent
you gotta
3
make it
years
look
of
like, ooh, what's
engineering
that?
the
And you
team
wanna
has done
actually
to bring
capture
you
their
Xbox
eyes.
One X.
But I guess this is
From
what
the
they're doing with
beginning,
the 4K
our
and
focus on
everything.
game creators and you, the gamer, gave us 3 big goals we needed to hit: power, compatibility, and craftsmanship. Let's talk power, which starts with the specs.
Me being both, you better
6
satisfy me.
teraflop GPU clocked at 1.172
Okay.
gigahertz, 12 gigabytes of GDDR5
Okay.
memory, and
The
326
guy in the background,
gigabytes per second of memory bandwidth.
Not bad.
These are impressive numbers that are more powerful than any other console on every dimension, because that's what it takes to give game creators the power they need so
I mean,
you
what about a
can
PC?
experience true
It's
4K
basically a
resolution
computer.
4K textures, and 4K assets in your
See, I like how they do true 4K. Then previously, like, yeah, you can run 4K, but was it
And
actually 4K?
when we say true 4K,
No.
we mean 8 million pixels, high dynamic range, wide color gamut, premium sound like Dolby Atmos, and 4K UHD Blu-ray playback. Next, compatibility. We knew compatibility was critically important for Xbox One X, and your reaction to 360 backward compatibility has energized the team even more.
Yeah, that's the mistake
So
you
right
made
from
with the
the
Xbox
start,
One.
all of your Xbox
And
One
not putting that in the
accessories and
beginning.
games will work with Xbox One X. But for the team and me, that wasn't good enough. We wanted more. The game library you have
Go on.
today will look and play even better on Xbox One X with enhanced visual fidelity, anisotropic filtering, and faster load times. Even if you haven't made the jump to a 4K TV yet, we designed this product for you as well. Since Xbox One X enables a technique called super sampling, the new 4K games you see on stage today will look better on your 1080p TV than anything you've
I can
seen
work
before.
with that. I don't have a 4K TV, at least not the one in my room.
And finally,
and I usually play my
craftsmanship.
games in there, so
We meticulously
It's
paid
a
attention to
bonus for
every
me.
detail of design as we crafted our most technically advanced console ever. It starts with the Scorpio engine. We use 16 nanometer technology to build a 360 square millimeter chip with 7 billion transistors and a 384-bit wide memory bus. This is the fastest, most advanced processor to ever power a console.
I hope so.
Our premium design means that every millimeter and every component within the console has been architected for maximum power and efficiency. Our aspirations were so high, an industry standard approach just wasn't good enough. The Scorpio engine is so intense that for the first time ever on a console, we're using a liquid-cooled vapor chamber normally reserved for servers and high-end PC
All right.
cards.
This I can go with, especially seeing
An
my
engineer on the Xbox hardware team invented
Xbox
a new
One
power
it
management
heats
system
up a lot,
so
but I did not
innovative,
have a big
we
of an
named it
issue.
after him.
Damn.
The Hobus method uniquely optimizes every single Xbox One X at the
Yeah, but I'm not
system
missing anything.
and
I'm gonna go
component
close the
level
window real quick.
to deliver consistent performance efficiently and elegantly. Now, it's easy to think all this technology and
What'd I miss?
capability will mean a bigger console. But again, we wanted more. Not
Yeah.
only
Yeah,
have
you
we
better.
built the
We
most
want more.
powerful console ever, Xbox One X is the smallest Xbox ever.
I can go with that. You see the size of my Xbox.
This is the system you asked us to build, and it
It's-
has been a great honor to design and build it for you.
You don't know how big of a
I couldn't
hassle it
be
is
more
to
proud
move
of our
that
team,
gigantic
and I hope you love it
Xbox One
as
around,
much as we do. Now,
especially having it
let's
on
see what this
my
monster
room.
can do.
I don't have much room, but that takes up a lot of space
Exclusive world premiere.
with my keyboard involved, with my PC. All right, the first game. Let's see what's up. Okay. Graphic looks all right. Is it a car game? Yeah, it is. Forza. Or maybe not. Could be the Crew 2. But seeing the type of cars, I'm gonna say is Forza. And the racetracks. Also, it showed us. Okay, I can't say anything because I don't know if it's Forza or not, but it looks pretty decent. Like I don't play racing cars that much, so I can't really compare like the different environments. Right? I think I just saw Forza at the back. I think. See, I didn't play the other Forza before. The only game that I've played in the series was a Forza. What the fuck? That's actually pretty funny. You can put, well, you get, there you go, Forza 7. So yeah, I have not played any of the other Forza. I just played the Forza Horizon 1.
Greenawald.
Hoping to get into Forza Horizon 3, and I'm a bit behind on the game.
In the automotive world,
See what they have to
supercars are debuted at international auto shows. Frankfurt, Paris, Detroit. But through your passion for racing on Xbox and PC, Forza has become the premier partner to the automotive industry. So today, for the first time in history, a flagship supercar is making its world debut here at E3 in front of you.
Ooh. Is it going to come out of the ground? Nope. It's going to rotate in. What do you guys have to offer? What is it?
This year, we announced a 6-year
excited.
partnership with Porsche to bring you amazing experiences, both in-game and in person. Porsche shares our vision for the future of racing and esports. And this car has never been seen outside of the guarded walls of Porsche. That honor belongs to you, exclusively. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present the 2018
So this is the
Porsche
type of
911
exclusive and
GT2 RS.
promotion you guys need.
This is not only the most aggressive expression of Porsche's legendary design, it features the most powerful road-going 911 engine ever made. Like the Xbox One X, it's a monster. And with over 4.8 million active players across Xbox and Windows 10, Forza is one of the largest racing communities on the planet. You made this historic moment possible. Through your passion for racing, the digital and the real world
I would
are
love to get
merging
more into the
in an
racing game. Like, I
way.
definitely love it.
So now,
If
let's
I
take
had
a look at the Porsche 911
wheel,
GT2 RS in Forza Motorsport 7
and
running
including
on
the
Xbox
pedals
One
as
X.
well.
I'm
I
joined on
find those
stage
a
by
lot
two
more
presenters
suitable
for a Forza
and
Racing
more
Championship
flexible for me to
esports
play
series.
with, rather
I'm
than just a
Shannon
controller.
McIntosh, professional race car driver and Porsche driving coach. I'll be pushing the GT2 RS to its limits on the sun-baked streets of Dubai.
And I'm Verena May, professional racer and stunt driver. I will be fighting to survive dynamic weather in the Nürburgring.
Okay, yeah, I was looking at
in
the
this
girl on the right.
Nissan
I'm like,
GTR race
her
car.
mouth does not go with what she's
We start
what
with Shannon
the audio is.
in her
For a
customized
second, I didn't
driver
see the girl on the
on
left.
Dubai. Using the power of Xbox One X, Forza Motorsport 7 runs at a native 4K and a rock-solid 60 frames per second. And we have the additional power to deliver shocking levels of detail. Using super high resolution assets, we've recreated the intense feel of one of the greatest driving roads in the world.
See,
the
a lot of
Habib Mountain
when it comes to
Pass.
these kind of car games, I know it's a lot about the physics involved to it, and you really want to focus on that when it comes to the racing games. And I hope
But in Forza
they really
Motorsport
kicked it up a
7,
notch.
we've
when it comes to that.
reimagined the entire racing experience on all devices. Racing is more immersive and dynamic. Ominous skies roll in as car parts rattle and vibrate.
I wonder if the controller
We've made
vibrates
racing
like
more
that too.
epic and grand.
Whether you're
Race through
drifting or
living
not,
environments,
and according to that,
featuring
you'll
spectacular vistas
have the
and
vibration
massive
according
scale.
to where
You can see
it's
we
most
made racing
affected
more
on the car.
dynamic and surprising. Dynamic puddles grow as the storm unleashes
Alright, I'm
its
gonna pause
fury.
for a bit. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I am back. Like I said, I might get interrupted, but I am gonna go right into it. I grabbed myself a drink because I was getting a bit thirsty.
It's more thrilling and competitive. Feel the intense heat grease up your tires as you battle your rivals. And it's more beautiful and alive. Dark skies open up and change as the sun emerges from the clouds for a breathtaking finish.
I like the evolution in racing games we had from the bird's eye view 2D sprites game to this
Racing
3D
is
physics.
reborn in Forza.
Now
Whether
4K,
running on the
shouldn't
Xbox
really matter
One
as much,
family
but
of consoles or Windows 10 PCs, Forza Motorsport 7 is the most technically advanced and comprehensive racing games ever made. With more than 700 cars, it features the largest collection of Lamborghinis, Ferraris, and Porsches ever assembled.
Today, you are the first people to see the 2018 Porsche 911 GT2 RS. And this week at E3, like me, you can be the first to drive it.
Personally,
so
I want to drive it, not
the
just
most
the game.
powerful road-going 911 ever made on the Xbox One X, the most powerful console ever made in Forza Motorsport 7. Thank you.
I might get into it when it comes to the racing games.
I'm going to play a ton of Forza Motorsport 7 when it ships on October 3rd. And when Xbox One X launches, we will all get to experience Forza Motorsport 7 in true 4K at 60 frames per second. Yes. Today, we're going to showcase the world's greatest creators with a lineup of different types of games for every type of game.
One of the issues
it is the largest and I believe the most diverse lineup of games
when I'm playing
that we've ever
a racing
shown
game like
on
that,
our Xbox E3
like
stage.
my girlfriend or my friend will be
games
watching
from
on the side,
creators
they'd
large
usually
and
get
small,
headaches from it because they
games
can't
that
keep up.
inspire and challenge
And
us,
they're not the one playing,
games
so
that
the eyes can't
transport
track
us
it as
to
well,
new worlds and offer us
to
new
the
perspectives,
movement and everything. So
and games that push the
hopefully
boundary of our art
that
form.
4K kind of solves the
Today,
issue. I highly
we
doubt
will
it will,
feature
but
42 games
if it's
here
easier on
our
the eyes,
stage,
hopefully it's a bit easier, especially
including
since one-player
22 games with console exclusivity on Xbox One.
They better not be
Every
just
one of
indie
these
games. As much as I love
will play
indie
great
games,
on each member of the Xbox One family, but of course, they will play best on Xbox One X. Up next is a game from a creative team that built their franchise on Xbox. In
Halo?
2010, 4A Games worked with us to
Gears of
launch
War?
a single-player masterpiece that I played on Xbox 360. Now, I'm honored to bring them back with the premiere of their next work, running in-engine in true 4K.
Wait, is this exclusive?
World premiere.
See, I hope it's not like Tom Clancy's that they did, like they show this amazing graphics on screen on E3, and when the game releases, they half-ass their graphics, and especially if you're gonna hype up people to that look, don't downgrade it. Like if you showed the release of what you were gonna show, what you were gonna release, you wouldn't have had that much of a downfall. Especially nowadays, people are criticizing so much about graphics. Like Fallout 4, amazing game. Graphics not right there, but it never showed this graphics that look too realistic and everything. It was all just the gameplay by itself. And also, what the hell is this game? Also, looks like a game that I'm gonna piss myself. Fuck is that? Is it a rat? Is it a werewolf? It was ugly, I'll tell you that. See, I don't know if that's gameplay, that first player controlling it, or it's just a scene where a cutscene and well, cutscene slash gameplay where you're not in control, but the character itself is doing that. Yeah, it is. Jeez, very fucking eye. A little bit of drop of frame rate, but it's alright. Looks whoa. I guess it looks beautiful. Oh, I like the Delay in the thunders. I mean, it's simple, but could add cool add-on into details. And a crossbow. Where the hell did that come from? They better release a demo for this. It especially looks like a demo level too. So we're in a post-apocalyptic area, which I would assume got nuked because of the rat, wolf, whatever that was. Is that a hyena? The fuck? The hell did it shoot? So that was pretty good. The smoothness from picking up the arrow into. Is it Death Crawler? No, it's not. I think we might be playing as Leonardo DiCaprio. The alternate version. See, is it interactive environments, or was it planned out that it was going to come that way and I was going to fall off? Either or, good so far. Some shit's about to go down. I think we're in Russia. Yeah, we are. Terrible cutaway, but that was gameplay was pretty nice. So what is this game? Metro. How did I not freaking? Metro Exodus. Alright. It's pretty sweet. I remember seeing the E3 release of the previous Metro.
World premiere.
I was younger and it did terrify me that I did not want to play it because I know it's gonna shit.
We are the first.
Assassin's Creed? I think it's Assassin's Creed.
See the gods.
The first few words
The
gave
first
it away.
To tame their beasts.
And a falcon.
The first
Hawk,
to
same
guard
thing.
the soul from evil.
Somewhat. Okay, if it is Assassin's Creed, I am excited for this one
land
because
and built.
from what I heard,
An
they said they wanted to
empire.
step out of releasing one game every year. Instead of releasing a game year to year, they want to
But
focus
there
on
are
actually
whispers
working on
on
a
the
single
wind.
game or give it all out
A brotherhood.
and then
born
releasing
in
it
the
rather than
shadows.
having this demand to release one every year. Yeah, I don't need to say it anymore, but that's Assassin's Creed.
They are the first to call
Just
themselves
cinematics.
the assassins.
So is this influenced by the Roman times? Fuck it. Not gonna lie, I see a bit of Roman there. A rise, sorry. How possible is that shot? What? The fuck is that? No, seriously, what the fuck was that?
Please welcome, from Ubisoft, creative director
I
Sean
was hoping
Godon.
to see some gameplay. Actually, I think we might actually see a gameplay.
Thank you. Ancient Egypt is the birthplace of modern civilization. And it is also the birthplace of the Assassin's Brotherhood. Assassin's Creed Origins is taking you to the perfect setting for an epic gaming adventure. Egypt, 3,000 years of history and mystery at the tip of your fingers. Assassin's Creed Origins is also the story of one man, Bayek. Bayek is the last Magi, the protector of his community, an Egyptian sheriff, if you like. And his struggle against the dark forces that corrupt ancient Egypt will lead to the foundation of the Assassin's Brotherhood. But recreating ancient Egypt, going back so far in time, pushed us to rethink and expand our gameplay mechanics.
So what
we
year
added
is
many
going to be
RPG elements to a huge systemic world, more detailed and alive than ever before.
1000 BC.
So
the pyramid
today,
looks already built.
we are
so
very
maybe
proud to
1000?
show you what
Or
the
is it
game
during
looks like on
Cleopatra?
Xbox
But that might
One
interfere
X
with Alta years.
running in 4K. And
Actually,
now,
no, it might not.
just for you, Bayek is coming back to Siwa, his hometown, to kill the fake oracle, Medunamon.
World premiere.
Yes, some gameplay. Alright, what you got, Assassin's Creed? Name for capture. Okay, I get that. It'll be a bit interesting to go into that type of environment, especially with the Niles and the desert, with the civilization involved. Like so, I hope it goes back to. There is a protagonist. I hope it goes back to the original Assassin's Creed. I especially loved the journey going from A to B and literally physically being able to do that.
The sacred oasis.
Our Magi, the last protector, our prayers are answered. Siwa has not been the same.
I hope they have a big enough character development like they did with Ezio, that you can emotionally get attached to the character, thus benefiting and increasing the immersiveness within the game. And I hope it's not just one character introduced and done for it, and the next one.
Be my eyes, Senu.
Especially, oh shit. I like this.
This temple resembles a fortress. What has happened?
Get out of my way.
Alright. See, this is what I want. I want to see different game mechanics. Not just the same thing, repolished
There
and
you
send
are.
it over.
Medunamon. The next masked one on my list.
Next master. So no Templars yet.
Now it is
Which
my
is a-
turn to tip the balance of Anubis.
It's not a step back, it's more like a step forward with a little step back before. I was gonna. Oh! So much for Magi. Jeez. Skilled Magi. Once again, I know it says on screen. How the hell do you not see that? But oh. It's pretty badass.
The people understand. We have broken their will. They understand our vision.
Better be careful here.
I know it's a game, but it's still kind of funny that you could just literally just go into that amount of grass and not be spotted, and be climbing trees and not be spotted. Oh, hear that?
A fine bow.
I like a little swipe. Alright. Upgradable weapons with different stats. Now leading towards the RPG side. Actually, I wouldn't mind holy shit.
It is too dangerous.
Yeah,
We'll
it
pass
is.
for now.
I'd say I would love to see Assassin's Creed move more towards this RPG side, at the same time be true to its game of what Assassin's Creed
Guide me,
is.
Senu.
Right. Good to see more of this.
Medunamon.
I'm gonna assume you can spot and remember where all the canyon? I was hoping that you were... Okay, yeah, it does track it. A bit of like Ghost Recon. Oh, there is stat space, so agility, I'm gonna assume strength. Intellect will play a part if you're a magi, I assume.
You will die, Meduna.
Oh, whoa. That cutscene. Die, you bastard! He's fast with the ball, I'll tell you that. Nice weaponry. Shield. Going into a bit of the For Honor. Fucking Goliath. I was kind of hoping his head would fall off, but...
Finally.
Oh. Did he control the bow? I think he just did. He's an excellent marksman. I would give it a 4. 4 out of 5.
At Xbox, we've always believed in the power of games to unite us all.
I'm glad they
Today,
decided to add
communities
the
of
new
gamers
game
not
mechanics
only
of
play
the bird
together,
and getting a
they
bird's eye
create
view and
together
actually be able to
and watch
control it.
together.
I guess another
A
game
whole new
mechanics
genre
was
of games has emerged,
controlling
designed
the
for
bow,
both the
which
player
a little
and
bit
the
odd,
community.
I
And with
guess it'll add
Mixer,
onto the
we're
gameplay.
innovating new features to make these experiences even better.
What the hell's Mixer is?
This one's special. Of all the games in this genre, here is one that the world is having as much fun watching as they are playing. And I can tell you that includes many of us at Team Xbox. The creative director of PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds is a gamer turned developer who designed this game together with a passionate community. Please welcome PlayerUnknown himself, Brendan Green.
And what do you have for us?
Thanks, Phil. Good afternoon, everyone. PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds is a multiplayer battle royale where you must fight against 100 other players to be the last one standing. Our team's focus is to bring the most complete battle royale experience ever to console and deliver a great experience across all Xbox One devices. Our development is truly community-driven, and we owe much of our success to everyone who's given us feedback over the past year. With over 3 million PC players to date, we can't wait to bring PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds exclusively to Xbox One later this year with an update for Xbox One X enhancements
released a
shipping
game like
with the
Last
final
Man
version.
Standing with
See
a
you on
border,
the Battlegrounds,
or at
everyone.
least a game type
Exclusive.
where you basically, I guess the battle royale. Well, this might be it, but especially with the success that the Last Man Standing game types that had, I don't know why they haven't gotten influence from that earlier. But Battleground looks exactly just that. Alright, I'm digging the look to it so far. Game that looks like it will frustrate the hell out of me. Oh wait! Okay, it is. So it's moving from PC to Xbox, or unless it was already in the Xbox, but I have not played Battlegrounds yet. I have watched gameplays and people play. And it looks interesting, but at the same time, very frustrating if you don't not have a team to play with. Like, sometimes I want to go into a game and play single player and actually have a standing chance for this. Like when I'm playing Last Man Standing, I have that kind of a... That's funny. Like when I'm playing Last Man Standing, I know the reason why I play it because it's free. No money out of my pocket. But as much as it says, oh, it's out of the rules to not play as a team, I've seen a lot of people group up until the last 2 or last 3. But when it comes to Battleground, it's highly suggested that you play as a team. What does the team just remind me of? The one you explore a planet and you're like astronauts and you build your own. Okay, that one does not have creatures like that. Also, they look like dwarves. Dwarves in space? What's that? Deep Rock Galactic. I didn't get to see much of it to really get another exclusive. You better show me all the exclusive. I know I hate being that guy, but it looks nice. And I have a feeling that might be good. Even though I'm going against my own word about
what would you do?
Graphics shouldn't matter.
If the world you knew
but I know
was
it's
gone.
Cinematic, but
all the comforts,
what do you
the
got
simple
to show
pleasures you took for granted. How would you protect yourself and the ones you love when the protectors can't even save themselves?
Kind of reminds me of Black Ops.
The army's pulling out. Come on.
Ooh. I hope it's an open world. Like, if it's like DayZ, that is actually completed, I would love it. But if it's lenient, I wouldn't mind it too, but kind of has the DayZ vibe to it, but at the same time, Left 4 Dead as well.
Want some of this? How about you?
How will you decide who belongs?
Thanks. I owe you.
It's fun to see audio without the lips moving. But
how will you choose a place to call home?
okay, you get to pick a base, upgrade it, make a little settlement, sorry. Is there another version? No, it's
Work
not.
together to defend it.
I was gonna say The Walking Dead. I highly doubt they'll make a game. A first-person shooter.
Just outside the walls.
Adventure/shooter games. What the fuck is that?
When you get hungry, cold, what risks will you take? What mistakes will you make? When the only family you've got is about to tear itself apart, will you end a life?
Wait.
Or save it?
Please. This is our only one, but we need everybody we've got.
One of the best parts of the open world game is running them over like that. Oh, I think I know the kill. What's the name of it? Oh, jeez. Come on, just show the title to me already.
No.
How many victims does it take
get
to
in
get
too
to the
deep,
center of a Tootsie
you
Roll?
realize
State
no
of
one
Decay.
gets a
There you
second
go.
chance.
That was a Joel reference from
How will you find the strength to carry on?
Her face, though. Right, that. Is she the only one alive? Yeah, she is. Nope. I lied.
In this world of the living and the dead,
see, I never got a chance to play
how will
State of
you
Decay,
survive?
especially since it never caught my eye or never got brought up until I would see other people or in my YouTube get suggested State of Decay. State of Decay 2 Spring 2018. For this one, I might give it a try. Just hope that I don't buy a whole bunch of games at once and not be able to finish one before I jump onto the other one. Okay, this looks like The Walking Dead. That's exclusive. I take that back. No Walking Dead. A lot of survival games. See from the I feel like this is the time and era for open world survival games like this, especially the amount of success that they had on PC.
2 players remaining.
Oh, this is like last man standing, and the winner is
1 player remaining.
And what a play from the Wounded Warrior. She was caught in a trap, but she used superior tactics to get herself out of there. She's going to take the win. Let's move on to the next arena. Here we're following Bloody Marrow. There's only 2 players left in this particular map. Those tracks are leading up, but that tree is going to give them direct information. That red outline, there's a mortal unicorn, and he's letting in about 100 meters away now. Looks like he might be crafting or something, but what is this that Bloody Marrow's going to do? Getting ever closer, drawing that beeline, and now he's going to cloak it up. Is he going to walk in through the front door or what? Looks like he's going to sneak in on the back window. Here we go. Shot in the back. That's one, twice. The Immortal's in trouble. Somebody from Mixer decided to chime in. That invincibility bubble's going to help him out.
I know it's scripted, but
there we go. The nice strike on Bloody Marrow. Bouncing it up forward. There we go. Oh, that was going to do the damage to the arrow to the belly. That's going to be the win for Bloody Marrow.
Okay, who's cheering?
Bloody Marrow wins the round.
What? No, what? I didn't get to see it. Draw a win? Oh, of course, Minecraft. See, I know the last E3 they showed that not artificial reality, but with those glasses where you have the things coming out and everything. That was pretty cool. But which I assume is a heck of a lot of money. I mean, I don't play Minecraft. I do watch people play Minecraft, but played it myself? No. It's not one of those games that I want to actually spend money to play, because I feel like I'll just play one survival game and that's about it. Because I don't really do much interactive stuff. At the same time, I don't think none of my friends are interested in it either, nor am I, so.
Please welcome, from Mojang, brand director Lydia Winters.
And I don't know if I want to play it for the sake of playing it, but I might. But it's not 100%.
This summer, millions of Minecraft players will be able to play together on the device of their choice for the first time. Xbox Live will unite the global Minecraft community across mobile, VR, Windows 10 PCs, and consoles.
Oh my god, a facial expression though.
As part of this effort, we're excited to welcome player-made skins, maps, textures, and massive community-run servers into the game itself. Because we know that the amazing content you create makes Minecraft even better. This fall, Minecraft will receive a free 4K update that brings more graphical options to the game. But we didn't stop there. With all this talk
Especially
about
Minecraft
graphics,
being
we're taking
the game
things
it is, being
one
all
step
cubed and
further.
everything.
Today, we're revealing a new look for Minecraft that we're super duper excited for you to try out. One that's inspired by the power of Xbox One X and available this fall. Let's check it out.
I mean, with the new update, I do like the look of it. I mean, the water texture, the sun rays, and they added a lot more than enough. But see, that's with a PC, but is it going to be extended into the Xbox? Because if at all, I would actually rather play it in the Xbox, especially since I love the control of a controller, basically, rather than a keyboard and mouse. The only time I would really be into keyboard and mouse is when it comes to strategic games. When it comes to shooters, I do love the controller, and I know it lacks the accuracy, but I still love the movement and controller and the feel for controller, especially since I grew up with it. But to be honest, the first shooters I've ever played was
when the Minecraft team showed me the first version of the game in 4K, I was blown away.
But ever since I got
Mojang is a great example of a studio that started something new and different that led to a global phenomenon. At Xbox, we're searching for games that are fresh, new, and in some cases familiar. That means ensuring that the biggest third-party franchises you want to play are there for you on Xbox One. Of course, you'll find these great games in the Xbox Store available for pre-order today.
That awkward pause for
But
clap.
bringing the biggest blockbuster franchise is just one part of the job. Delivering broad, diverse, and new games to Xbox means searching to find unique games from creators around the world.
Okay, I had one
that will
question.
surprise
with the Xbox
and delight.
One X, is it going
To
to have
me,
a new
these next
dashboard
few
and a new
games
whole
do
look to
just
the
that.
Xbox, or is it going to be the
Starting
same as the Xbox
with the
One?
game I got to play on a recent trip to Japan. It's hilarious, a little crazy, and a whole lot of fun. Let's take a look at it.
World premiere.
Exclusive? Okay, no, it's not an exclusive. Oh. Love Dragon Ball Z and all, but I don't think I ever played the fighting game of Dragon Ball. Or the Dragon Ball itself, altogether. When it comes to fighting game, Naruto, yes. And Mortal Kombat and the DC Injustice 2. Sorry, I'm trying to talk and I try to pay attention to the gameplay and everything. 3 versus 3? Wait, what? Or you could switch between 3 characters if there's 2. It would actually be interesting how more than 2 players would play out on a side-scrolling fighting game. Not side-scrolling, but you know what I mean. Also, I always found Goku's voice ridiculous on the Japanese version, actually compared to the English version. Especially since I grew up with the English version, I feel like that is the true Goku compared to the Korean, the Japanese version. All right, what else you got for us, Xbox? A lot of deserts so far that I've seen. You got Assassin's Creed, you got Forza Introduction with the deserts, and you got this one as well. Well, then again, this one actually covers all environment. I actually love the look to it. It has that bit of cartoonish and plus realistic look to it. And personally, looks actually quite beautiful. Lord of the Rings? maybe. See if they're giants or extend. Oh, I take that back. RPG, I assume. Oh yeah, this is from Japan. I totally forgot. Jesus Christ. Seriously, I've been getting more into the RPG feel, especially one that can actually be really good. Actually, it doesn't look bad. I wonder what the class type is gonna be and the game flow. At the same time, especially being an RPG, how many characters can it hold in a server? That's the type of RPG you wanna look. That I don't actually have an open world feel with different environments where different characters can interact with. Black Desert. MMORPG.
Exclusive.
I'll keep that in mind. So it's Paris, worn-torn environment. It does look a bit retro. World War I or World War II? Or a completely made up future. Huh. Oh damn, it's extremely pixelated, but I know that's the look for the game. I wonder what kind of game it's gonna be. Personally, I love the old retro look, especially if they can really deliver. It's called The Last Night. Bit more of the gameplay, so you can actually get it. So it's gonna be 2D platformer slash shooter. Excuse me, 2D platformer slash shooters.
Exclusive.
I didn't get to see much of it. Come on. Alright, what you got for us? I actually love all the kind of look the same. All the different type of art styles they're actually uncovering and going over, rather than sticking to one. Oh, realistic look. I feel like this is where games were kind of missing out. Like they're doing too much to be realistic and everything that people truly forgot that art stuff and trying out new things rather than making it look realistic. Try to make something look good. Okay? Especially when it comes to this, you're not gonna have people critique you over like, oh, the graphics isn't very great. No, it's not supposed to look realistic. The Artful Escape. Guitar Hero meets platformers. Alright, I didn't get to see if that was an exclusive. More Japanese look. Yeah. Okay, this doesn't catch my attention as much as the Black Desert did. Also, isn't this the game that creators said you're not allowed to stream this or do a gameplay about it so it doesn't give away the story? I have a feeling this might be it. I don't know. So I don't know where I heard that one, but I remember that the creators of a game didn't want any streamers
Scoured
or
the
any
globe, meeting with creative artists and development
YouTube
teams.
game
and I'm often surprised and humbled by their work.
YouTubers too.
Whether it's a story that can only be born of a different land, or artistic design and storytelling that in a single moment can capture your imagination and inspire.
To be honest, that's not
There's much to be learned by looking beyond borders. Our first party is also a place of innovation and creativity. Today, I'm excited to share with you an extended look at never-before-seen gameplay from Rare's shared world adventure, Sea of Thieves.
Sea of Thieves. Oh, I remember seeing it. It was a teaser. It actually looked quite interesting. I think I saw it. I think it's the same thing.
The joy of a new voyage far across the Sea of Thieves. Just you, the wide open world, and oh, well, it's not just you. She's here too. Oh, and this guy's here. But the point is, this is a shared world, right for exploring and raiding with your fine pirate crew. Look at them, scurrying around, making themselves useful.
Does this have to be AI? We assume it's going to be AI, and you're like captain of a ship,
go
around, interact with other players
possibilities,
on open servers.
With adventures skulking above and below the waves. All you have to do is jump in and there she goes.
Alright.
Few things tempt a pirate
also, that
like
toy
the
looked like a
siren
different
song of a lootable
area,
shipwreck.
different cutscenes.
Careful though,
because I
there
did
could
not
be
see the
anything
ship on the top
Literally,
of it, or I
there
might
could be
blind.
anything. We haven't finished designing it yet.
Right.
Joking. That was a joke.
I like
sunken treasure. It's like a pirate performance bonus.
So I didn't see any breath meter.
Every player's decisions and discoveries will be different, but however you plan on seeking your fortune, it pays to be prepared. For gigantic lumps of iron, these are surprisingly portable. Amazing workmanship. Anyway, better get them back on board while the coast is clear. There's really no sense in pushing your luck down here.
Something's gonna show up, obviously. Wait for it. Wait for it. Yep.
Now that is not a beast you want to pick a fight with. Yes, it's possible to take on these toothy terrors of the deep, but you're not much use to your crew.
Is he gonna die?
Too.
Oh, come on. You should have showed it. Also, if it's a treasure chest, I don't think it floats. But I love the look of the game so far.
Sometimes a tactical retreat is perfectly acceptable, in the spirit of that legendary pirate.
Mind helping me out?
Pathetic Dave.
Alright, what's inside? Oh, he's gonna die.
Thankfully, for every tense standoff, there's a moment of celebration or shared wonder. But for now, stow your hard-earned loot and enjoy the voyage. On Devil's Ridge beneath the sands, the gold lies hidden from thieving hands. Well, that's typical. Oh, look! Here we are at Devil's Ridge. Nice transition, by the way. And
I agree.
You'll ship from the heart of the sea to the island shore, where you'll explore jungles and coves, cliff tops and caverns.
Okay, so the previous one, this is what we saw, that you're going to an island and finding
stashes and vistas
a treasure chest where the skeletons come to life and whatnot.
And yes, sometimes you'll encounter people who, for whatever reason, would like to blow you into little pieces. That's pirating for you. Keep that pistol primed, because you'll also face the roaming remains of those raiders who came before you, caught short in pursuit of their own legends.
Even we something. Is that your health on the
An
left?
afterlife of fighting and troublemaking until all your bits fall off. It's what they would have wanted.
Ooh, what was that?
Now, make sure your crewmates all have a part to play. Yep, that works. And look, he brought the riddle map. Seek the cursed boar shrine where there is no sky. It lies in wait for a light held high. Right, well that's got to be
I
around
wonder if they'll
here
always
somewhere.
do that each time you...
If you've got a bad feeling, you can always leave someone on board to brace the ship for a speedy getaway. Decisions.
So how would you control
looks like they've sniffed out
each
that place
AI?
where there is no sky. Time to pull your
Assuming
resources as you
these are
plunge
not
into
all
the
individual
unknown.
players.
It would be easy to come a cropper in these claustrophobic caves. You don't want to wander off track. Unless, of course, you're streaming, and you'll have loads of people in the chat telling you what to do anyway.
I love how much it breaks the fourth wall. because we don't get enough of it. I don't mind getting enough of it.
Kids.
Yeah, kids. Painting on the wall.
Of course, the Premier Plunder isn't just lying around to be claimed by any old drunken bumbler. You'll need to watch out for likely locations, following your map,
How many people
clues,
back in the
and your
days want to come
instincts to
across
make
this?
a light
Yeah, let's
work
totally go
of
in
each
and
new
read that
mistake.
thing. Okay, maybe they did not have to encounter something like that, but...
Lantern joke there. You're welcome. Anyway, step 11 paces northwest, through the gloom. Dig my chest from its tomb. And with that, we're one step closer to payday. Then again, some of the loot in these parts has lain undisturbed for a long, long time.
Wait for
that
it.
has to be the spot. You can practically taste the treasure.
Oh. Yep.
Good call on the double duty shovel work too. That storm outside was nipping at your heels.
I think this would be a very fun game to play with your friends at the same time
nice.
stream as well.
Of course, the trouble with treasure as a rule is that the owners really like to hang on to it.
Yep.
If you've got your hands full, it's up to your crew to watch your back. And while they're doing that, it's time for another strategic
1% front,
withdrawal with the
1%
loot.
back. I just thought that guy was going to come back alive.
Nope, not that way.
What the frick is that?
That's it.
Oh,
Easy now.
yeah, just abandon your team, let's go.
Don't stop, keep going. Almost there. Watch that next step.
You
It's
gonna
a
jump off?
daisy.
Hey. Cutscene, I mean...
Now that's a rescue.
Hey, bro, and back up. I don't like the speed of the rotation that whoever's playing is playing at. I just love it. Going around in circles with the treasure. Alright, now here's my concern. Other than just going to the island, looting all this, is there any other
You'll be able to turn a tiny profit by
objectives?
trading them in at an outpost. That's just the tiny matter of making it through this
Is there any
storm in
hard
one piece.
goals that you want to really play towards? Is there some other ship? Yep. I just hope that their game has more stuff to do so it doesn't get boring quick. It's one of those games that you'll play for a week, a month at max, and then just get bored of it because there's nothing else to do. It's the same thing again and again. Goal, raid, pick up and like, I guess that's what Diablo is as well. Like, you go loot, you go thing. But I guess you get a sense of accomplishment at the same time. Oh, that's how you do it. What if you miss? What if you miss? Also going at it one-on-one and... Also, where would you spawn once you die? Oh, he's about to die.
All pirate life is here on the
aim.
Sea of Thieves, and you can live yours however you want. So rally your crew. Swear your oaths and set sail for riches and infamy. Become a pirate of legend.
Okay, I thought he was really gonna make it.
Just try not to be this one.
Sea of Thieves. Okay, I might give it a look and see other people play and see the gameplay a bit more before I go buy it. Alright. What you got? Ooh. VR. Connect. Most likely VR. We have not gotten any Connect games. Or maybe not. Maybe yes. We haven't really got any good Connect games at all. Tacoma. Pre-order now. But what? Pre-order for what? I didn't get to see much of it. What is it to pre-order?
Exclusive. World premiere.
One guy clapping in the background. Yeah, that was good. Tails, is that you? This is a kids game. I feel like it would be something like Ratchet and Clank.
Come on!
Okay. It is somewhat. See, I might get this game maybe for my little cousins and nephews to play, but for me, maybe I might do it actually just to do a walkthrough. It might be cool for that. Hey, who knows? I might actually get enjoyment out of it. Fun out of it. Like ignoring all the cartoony look to the side and kiddish look to the side. Hey, if it's a fun gameplay and a fun game experience, yeah, definitely I'll get it. I hope this one has a two-player option to the game, because this would be a fun one to play with somebody else. Especially like the ones that I've played with my girlfriend, period. It was stressful, a lot of arguments, a lot of yelling, a lot of taking a break for one day and then continue on the next day, but it was fun. Chariot was fun. If you guys have not played, give it a try. Especially if you guys have someone special to play. If not friends, warning, it might break relationships. Oh, actually this might look interesting. Especially to play with a friend if they have a two-player option. By myself, I'll probably just do it for the walkthrough. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, a special announcement for a thrilling game, the likes of which has never been seen before, has been seen before. Nice little add to it. Damn. I hope that's just the intro. Nope, it's not just the intro. Oh my god. They're really going back with this one. Okay, I'm not the biggest fan of showing just a few second teaser and then saying pre-order now.
Exclusive.
Microsoft Studio. Also, I love hearing that exclusive.
They killed the power.
Oh shit, they actually show the title at the bottom. Crackdown 3.
We're gonna light it back up because this is
Terry Crews. Oh my god, I love
in fact, it's only
when
just
he's on the
begun.
screen.
That's why we brought in you. You got
because I know it's gonna be funny.
Now you need the tech.
Whenever you see him, you know it's gonna be funny.
You throw grenades. Boom! Tomorrow you'll be throwing cars. Forget dropping bombs. You're dropping buildings. Now it's time to get to work.
Oh my god.
Time to step up.
Oh, I love him. Hey, anybody out there, any developers that you want to sell a product, get Terry Crews into your trailer. Like, it already caught my attention. Kanye West? So like him at the same time it does not. Nope. It's not him. See? So it's a lot of shooting and explosion involved. Hey, I don't mind that at all, as long as the level design is great to allow that. So far, which that looks like it is. And if that's true, that's a huge ass map. It looks good, but not a game that I might play. Or if I run out of games to play, maybe I'll take a look into it. Oh, it's once again, a game that I might not get into, but if I get a time and I'm bored and it's there, I'll grab it. It's probably one of the games I might get back to later on after release, way after release. Wait, is that the end? When they show multiple games like that, it usually means that it's near the end. Okay, no, it's not. Showing a lot of exclusives, I assume, or just a lot of games that are coming out. Card games like that, not the biggest fan of it, but Space One that you saw, yeah. Mechs, or build your own mech. So sorry. That looks like Clash of Clans. I'm not gonna lie, that 100% looks like Clash of Clans. It looks like a game that my girlfriend might play. Dark and light. That looks adorable, but at the same time fun. What else? Xbox.
See, at Xbox, it's not just about finding creative artists.
See, one thing that
it's about
Xbox
empowering
really
them and nurturing
them,
them, helping shine a light on their work,
or actually
making
starting
it easy
up as
for
a
them
gaming
to
console,
build and share their creations.
Media,
that's why the ID at Xbox program
and you
is
get
so
to
important
do all
to
this
us.
and
the team has released over
from the
500
side,
games on Xbox One
basically
and Windows 10 through the ID at Xbox program.
Players as well, especially.
And this is not just a milestone for the program and the independent developer community. It's a milestone for everyone.
And I'm glad that it did not announce how much the Xbox X is gonna be.
I hope
maybe
you're
leave it till
reminded
the end so
today
you do
why
not
it's
depress
so great
everybody.
to be a gamer on Xbox. Action, adventure, story, skill, surprise. These next few games bring it all together. Let's start with a game whose stylistic approach alone makes it something very special.
Exclusive.
Okay.
The dark is older than the light. At last a day dawned, and we rose with its first light.
One of the most interesting things that really appeals to me is these kind of artsy look to games, whether it be like this. Like, I'm not that into realistic. Like if it's a realistic,
in its wake,
yeah,
the night
okay,
returned to
great,
claim
but
us.
when it comes to more of an artistic game, whether it be this, Limbo,
after lifetimes,
or
the light
Journeys,
grows again.
those are amazing
Faint
games,
and
visually
vulnerable.
appealing, great to look at. Is it realistic? No, it doesn't have to be realistic. Just make the game look amazing. However the style might be.
We will live in the new light rather than just survive in the dark.
This looks like an amazing game to do a walkthrough to.
This rebirth will end our wandering.
Oh, here's some Dark Souls shit. How the hell are you gonna freaking take that down? Ashen. Actually, pretty look nice. It has a little dark tone, artistic look.
World premiere.
Thumbs up. Alright. You got my attention. What you got?
Follow me home, pretend you found somebody to mend you. I feel numb. I feel numb in this kingdom. I feel numb. I feel numb in this kingdom.
Directly into like this, something effed up is about to happen. Or not. Oh, it looks like a Telltale. 100% Telltale. I never really got into it. Any of them, whether it was Walking Dead or
Rachel?
any of the Telltale game out there. Because to me, it's by itself, it doesn't really feel, it's not a game to me. Like, if you're the type of, what is strange? Episode 1 of 3. Oh, so there'll be 3 parts to
Please welcome, from Monolith Productions, Vice President of Creative, Michael DePlatter.
Shadow of War.
You tried to humiliate me. You left your mark on me, but it didn't work. You burned my mind. I'll kill you. Until this moment, you have not known suffering.
A lot of hordes, factories. Who are you? Oh,
I've had enough of your mouth,
playing as
Bruce.
19.
So now I'm gonna kill you for all these orcs to see.
Always said you were an optimist. Know what that is, mate? It's about sizing up a situation that's bloody impossible and saying, yeah, all right, I'll have a go. I'm exactly the same way.
Be those characters. That would be cool. Oh, you're fucked. Yep. Oh. Yep. These are actual players. It's pretty sweet. Or is it? Or it could just be levels of enemies.
In Shadow of Mordor, we introduced a way to create unique personal stories for every player. And in Shadow of War, we're expanding the Nemesis system.
No,
2 new features we're really excited about are forging an army of followers and Nemesis fortresses. Here, we'll use the Ring of Power and recruit this Olog, Bruce the Chopper, to expand our army. Then, we're going to assault a fortress controlled by one of Sauron's overlords.
So I'm not surprised. Loving the game mechanics. Get into the fight. Incinerate the whole thing.
Oi! Reckon you're going to skewer me. That little sword's good for a tickle, maybe. But you're gonna need more than that to take me down. Nice one, Ranger.
No.
This has never happened to me before.
Freaking sucking the soul out of it. Looks like it.
Serve the bright Lord now.
That's interesting.
Bright Lord, Dark Lord, same thing really.
Really?
Ultimately ripping spines out, which I like to do anyway, so either way's a win.
A fine addition to our army.
Name's Bruce. From here on out, I will be your shadow. No one gets to you without my say-so.
Don't worry about my enemies. They will all follow eventually.
You want to plant your flag in Mordor?
Didn't
You'll
quite
need to do
expect
it
that.
deep. There's a fortress nearby. They say it's ruled by a two-headed troll big as a mountain and deadly smart. Which, well, I guess he'd have to be given the two heads. You take him down, you'll send a message to Sauron and get yourself some nice new digs as part of the bargain.
To be honest, I'd rather have him on my side.
I'm not going to do this alone. Gather your troops.
Will do. Ooh, just make
Wow,
sure you let me
just
pop
like
his
that.
heads off, won't ya?
It's a very fun character. Oh, interesting.
So we already have a few loyal followers in our army, and recruiting Bruce means we're ready to assault the fortress and overthrow the Overlord.
Huh.
We're enormously expanding the open world of Mordor to new regions like Saragost and Cirith Ungol. Mordor's a massive, living, breathing world filled with orc society, tribes, and wildlife, as well as stories and secrets.
You cleaved me in two. Any other orc would have died, but I survived. More than that, I thrived. My brothers put me back together, stronger than ever. But they didn't make me into what I am. You did. You created the machine. No!
That's gonna make you your his
He's
bitch.
tracked us across Mordor seeking vengeance. He's one of the 7 new orc tribes we've added.
The machine will grind you to paste! I hate big sticks! Cool, finally!
Come on. He's gonna throw Death Seed. Make him your bitch. There you go. I hereby
Instead of killing the machine, we'll dominate him, so we can take advantage of his abilities during the fortress assault.
You take out the Overlord.
But before we charge headfirst into battle, we should plan our attack and select our followers.
Huh. How so? That'll be interesting. Alright, so each commander has like their own army behind them.
Kuno Nokinuk. Hozrakotagis. Slandemirkol! My black speech is a little rusty. Actually, I don't know a single word.
I love the interactive with the
to hazard a guess, he said, "You're all gonna die horribly." Yeah, my kind of black.
Well, I will handle the Overlord. You focus on the defenders.
Define focus.
There are unlimited ways to forge your story and conquer Mordor in Shadow of War, and we can't wait to show you more this week at E3. Thank you very much.
Definitely that I want to get and get more out of.
World premiere.
Ooh, we can vocalist? Where's the orchestra? Setting up the tone. Ooh. Already loving it. Please be another platformer side-scroller game. It already looks amazing. I want something more rather than just basic platformer side. Especially, I love how recently they have been really doing that. Like with Limbo, and then you got Chariot. There's a Yarn game too. Make a platformer with different game mechanics. That's what I'm looking for. And I want to see what kind of game mechanics that they really have to do. Playing as an owl? Maybe. Or those monkey squirrel thingies? Actually, that'd be cool if you play as an owl. Is it two-player interactive? I want to see a game where you have one player, main player, doing the main controls, but secondary support player, which basically assists you as you progress, or at least make your life a bit easier. Oh, hey! This is the second one? Nice. Ori. I have not played the first one.
Ori affirms my belief in the
not
beauty,
played the first
artistry, and heart within the art of gaming.
I wish it did. And definitely
we
seeing
believe
this kind of
that
remind me
games,
that I did not play it. So
like
I will
books,
definitely
movies,
get
and
into
music, should
That
be
was
celebrated and enjoyed by countless generations. We're passionate about preserving and celebrating the games you own, the classics of the past, and the genres you love to play.
Yeah.
That's why 2 years ago we launched the Xbox Backward Compatibility Program.
Is that going to go
bring
towards
Xbox
One
360
X?
games to your Xbox One? And we've seen tremendous growth in the program. Today, our library of games stands at 385 titles, and over half of Xbox One gamers have played a backward compatible game. But I've heard your feedback and you want more. Today, I'm pleased to announce an exciting expansion to the program.
Hear it. Ooh! The original Xbox. I'm actually looking forward to that. Oh my god, that is an awkward laugh.
Our team of engineers are working hard to bring us some of your favorite original Xbox games to today's Xbox One library.
I love you too.
A fan favorite that I'm asked about often by the community, Crimson Skies.
Oh, yes.
And it looks great. And like the Xbox 360 games, OG games
whether it looks
will
great
look
or not,
better
being able to play
and
it
play
again,
better across the Xbox One
I'm
family.
excited.
We'll have more to share about this program when it launches later this year.
I'm going to applause to that too.
I'm proud of the library of games available today on Xbox One. All of them will benefit from the performance and power when you play them on Xbox One X. But we won't stop there. I'm excited to announce that if you own Gears of War 4, Forza Horizon 3, Killer Instinct, Halo Wars 2, or Minecraft,
out of all that,
we'll be providing 4K updates to these titles for free.
Halo Wars 2, that's about it. Minecraft,
And we already have over 30 titles from our third-party partners that are planning to provide free updates as part of our Xbox One X Enhanced program. Titles like Final Fantasy 15, Resident Evil 7, Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands, and Rocket League, just to name a few. This means you probably already have a large library of titles that you own today that will automatically get better on Xbox One X. Today, we showcase some of the world's greatest creators with a lineup of different types of games for every type of gamer. We showed you the largest and most diverse lineup of new games that have ever appeared on our stage.
RPG, MMO,
from every corner of the globe, from developers large and small.
Racing games.
42 games, including 22 with console exclusivity on Xbox One.
Strategic-based. But either or, that was actually a pretty good lineup. A big diversity
and you're also
of
going to be able to play all of the biggest cross-platform blockbusters on Xbox One. And every game will play great across the Xbox One family, and on Xbox One X runs every single game you've seen even better.
Okay. Like, I hope they don't
so
really
if you haven't joined the Xbox One family, now's the time.
Xbox One X,
this week you'll find Xbox One S available in the US for $249.
whether it's the regular One S or X.
And on November 7th, we'll begin worldwide rollout of Xbox One X, the world's most powerful console, at $499. Be the first to experience unrivaled power and performance on the Xbox One. We close today's show by looking to the future with a really great partner. They've been with us from the earliest days of Project Scorpio, and they're building an incredible game that takes advantage of the power and performance of the Xbox One family and the new Xbox One X. Please welcome Patrick Sutherland, Executive Vice President, EA Worldwide Studios.
You being from EA, please do not screw us over, only releasing half-ass game, but to have 50% of it with DLC.
It's the lifeblood of our industry.
I know it's hard for you guys to handle.
It's also risky.
Please.
At EA, we have teams dreaming up a lot of projects, and only the greatest will make it their way to you. And that's okay. It's all a part of the creative process. And it's worth it, because when you find something special, there's no better feeling as a developer than introducing players to a brand new world. And as a player, there's no better feeling than losing yourself in a completely new experience. Our developers at BioWare have been creating something truly special. A huge open world that is lush, savage, mysterious, and ever-changing. Filled with interesting characters and new types of gameplay you'll enjoy with your friends for years to come. This is what's possible when we take an extraordinary vision and combine it with the latest technologies and hardware.
Well, nowadays it's hard to get a game that would play even 10 years.
Great ideas become
like 5
reality.
years from now.
So here we are.
But if you can release a
we
game
are
that
so
can
excited
last that long,
to share this with
thumbs
all
up
of you.
on you.
On behalf of the team at BioWare,
Especially with the recent games
let's
out
see
there, is
what
I
this game looks like
didn't quite
running
see
on
much
an
games
Xbox
that
One
you
X.
still continue to play 5 years
Here's
on.
John
and
Warner
whatnot.
from BioWare to show
I know
you
some people
Anthem.
games still go back, whether it be Call of Duty or any other games that they might go back and still play it. But and the reason why I use Call of Duty as an example, because they release one game every year.
Hi, I'm John Warner, game director for Anthem. Here is the world premiere of Anthem's gameplay.
Hey!
Oh, come on. Right away I get Horizon Zero Dawn. But let's see what you guys got us offer. It is an open world, so.
Freelancer. Fraxling. Listen. There's trouble. Big trouble. What did you do? Mistake. I hired some people. They weren't freelancers. I know. They said they could handle it, and the price was right. I thought maybe... Unbelievable. You're right. It was stupid. I'm sorry. But They're still out there. Somewhere. If you could just bring them back. Anything you need.
You look like a fucking coward. Right off the bat.
In the world of Anthem, you and your friends are freelancers. The heroes who leave the safety of the walls of Fort Tarsus to explore the unknown and protect humanity.
But I don't think they're mechs.
Let's join two players as they head out on an expedition.
Oh, that's sweet.
You ready to go?
I'm just grabbing some supplies. Just about ready.
What are you gonna use today?
I decided to go with the Colossus.
I'm gonna use my Ranger.
If that was me, I'd be so claustrophobic right now. What if, okay, one of my issues with when it comes to these kind of stuff, what if you have an itch? What if your ass or your back is trying to freaking irritate the hell out of you? Especially with a suit like that, you don't get much freedom. But no.
Every player will own an array of exosuits we call javelins. These suits give players superhuman capabilities and are heavily customizable so they look and play how you want.
Jesus.
Bam. Looking good.
Damn.
Nice. You've got a mortar equipped.
Yeah, I got it on the weekend. You lead the way.
Huh.
Follow.
Never mind, I take that back. Actually, I take that back. Comparing with Zero Dawn, this looks freaking amazing. An open world with
this is a vast open world you explore with your friends. Each Javelin exosuit has its own unique playstyle. The Ranger is balanced and all-purpose, while the Colossus is a tanking powerhouse.
All right, let's see what's up here.
Different classes, which is great. I'm more of a support.
The world of Anthem is hostile, and threats can come from any direction. This dynamic world where the unexpected is around every corner.
My question is, how the hell did humanity evolve, develop from living with creatures like that?
We're getting some fire from up ahead.
I'll go low. You flank.
Love the environment. Ooh. Loving more of the environment. Okay.
Hang in there. Almost there.
Does remind me of grunts.
Have you been in there yet?
I haven't.
See your attack, rocket says
with
left button, something with the right button, and I'm gonna assume your alt with both the triggers.
Treasure.
Being an open world, I assume there's gonna be stats, a lot of loots, and improving and upgrading your character, your items.
I think we got some action there.
But I want to see how they can make it different from all the other ones.
We're under attack. I think that's part of Praxis' mission.
I love the progress in the map
you can
make.
Equip your Javelin exosuit with gear that brings devastating power to combat.
Immersive. Oh. Immersive environment. Kind of, but like I said, I like the level progression.
Oh, there are a lot of scars down there.
So they're called scars.
Oh, the scars have a heavy.
I have time to use that mortar.
Ooh.
Give me some covering fire. There's a bunch more coming in.
Okay, I'll get this round.
Okay, this is one of her specialties or abilities. Oh, okay, that's not even fair, but that's pretty badass.
Oh, come on. Be something good.
Yep, there's your loot.
Oh, yes! Jerry's wrap.
Oh, nice.
Legendary bolt rifle. Let's see what it can do.
Large-scale world events like Shaper Storms.
Once again, yeah, I love the level of progress that
pull
it's
you
not
off the beaten
slowly
path
just
with
to
the
walk.
promise
You have
of
a
new stories to
whether
discover.
you're running, jetpacking, jumping from place to place, gliding across the map.
Okay, actually, let's get some more people. Hold on a sec.
Especially when you have a big open world like that, you cannot just have like go from one thing 5 foot. And having jumps or whoa.
The storm is getting crazy.
So one thing that I noticed is, I guess other people can jump right into a game, wherever your progress is. But I guess you need one host.
All right.
Oh, that person's well played, I assume.
See you on the other side.
All right, so you got a basic attacker, defense.
Our story is out there.
Okay. Anthem. Okay. That out of all the games, that one was amazing. And it's near the end of the thing. Okay, yeah, that was the last game. That was actually quite beautiful. Out of all the things, I will be looking forward to Anthem. It showed a lot more what the Xbox One X can do compared to the other ones. All the other ones looked amazing, but that one was beautiful. Yeah, we didn't even see Madden at all. That I must think back. But yeah, I guess that was a really good brief. Covered a lot of game genres. Showed us what Xbox One X can do. Found out the name of the Scorpio project. Naming it Xbox One X. Not the biggest fan of it, but I get it. I can roll with it. But yeah, overall, the Xbox, you did a better job than you did all the other times. Especially when you compared to the ones you announced, the Xbox One, we're not even going to talk about that. It was just painful to watch. Especially with people booing with the price. $4.99 versus $3.99 what PlayStation 4 was at. Alright, that was the end of the brief. My thoughts onto it? I liked it. Especially them uncovering a lot of uncovering the Xbox One X. I found that very not entertaining, but unveiling. They went over a lot of stuff. Got to see a lot of exclusives, which I'm happy about, especially since I only own Xbox One. I've been meaning to get a PlayStation as well to play all the other exclusives they have, like Last of Us, whether it be what other games, but I don't want to invest just to buy $500, $400 console to play just one game, 2 game, and that just basically means that 1-2 games are worth $400 divided by however many games that I buy. And to me, that's not big of an investment, and I really don't want to get it. So I just watch the gameplays and see people play it. But I still would love to get it if I have the extra money. It's one of those, not those things that I really need it. If I have the extra cash, sure, I'll grab it. Why not? And I know somebody who has all the consoles. I mean, if you have the cash for it, why not, right? But back to the brief. It covered quite a lot, which is good. And to be honest, I thought it might be just half-assed. Part of it. And I thought more of the briefing was going to be about the Xbox One X. I'm glad which wasn't. Meaning that they didn't influence it just, oh, this is what it's going to have, this is the features it's going to have, and they actually influenced towards the gaming community of Xbox and showed what games you can play rather than, hey, it has this feature, we're going to add this feature. No. If you're going to be a gaming console, if you're going to be born to be, well, created Xbox origin for gaming console, stay true to being a gaming console and not just for full open media. Like, we don't need that, okay? I mean, it's great to have, but most of the people buying it, the market is at the gaming community, which they did a really good job here to show all the games and show all the game genres and not specify on like one type of genre. So whoever might be watching it will have an interest too, whether they like shooters, they'll like the RPG, whatever it might be, platformers. You have everybody covered, all the types of gamers out there. So to Xbox, keep it up with the exclusives. I'm not the big fan of exclusives, being that it restricts other gamers to get involved, whether it be PlayStations and whatnot, but this goes more towards the developers. But when it comes to, but yeah, I would say Xbox is doing a good job to get its market back up. It's great. Not the biggest fan of exclusives that restricts other people, but since they're doing it and getting more games involved in the Xbox, since I only own an Xbox, which is great. Alright, and that would be that. Alright, thanks guys, thanks for tuning into my channel. I know it's a bit new, I don't have much videos out there, but hopefully you guys liked my commentary and my insights and talking to the conference. I am trying to get a bit comfortable in talking to the mic and when it comes to making the videos. But hey, if you guys liked it, leave a like, comment down below, actually comment on how I can improve myself and what you loved about my commentary or what you actually hated about my commentary. Don't worry, I'm not going to take much into it. Take that heavily, not take much into it, take that heavily, but I will actually use that to improve my channel, actually take something out of it, like okay, I guess I can emphasize more on that, I can tone down a bit of this. So please leave your comments down below, whether you like it or not. If I can get more out of this, that'll benefit me by far a lot. And I assume this is gonna be a 2-hour video, jeez. So I'm gonna probably try to release the full 2-hour length of the whole conference with this commentary as well, but at the same time I'm gonna have the trailers split it up and release that individually. And if you guys want to go back to it rather than seeing the video and going at it trying to find the individual time, you can only see the specific games reaction, specific Xbox One X reaction as well, so you can tune into that one. I'll try to get to it as fast as I can, hopefully all in one day if I have time to edit. I have a lot of stuff going on right now, and being able to do this is actually remarkable. But yeah, I'm gonna try to get this out as fast as I can. Well, thanks for tuning in, guys. Once again, like and leave your comments down below, and I will see you guys around.